Hey folks, it's Simon here. Just wanted to share some thoughts with you on this Tao Daily for market close as of Wednesday, the 16th of April 2025, just on different market personalities and temperaments. So this is the S&P 500 late 2023, early 2024. And in this sort of an environment, there is a certain predictability to what's going on. We've got rainbow logic, we've got green momentum bars, and you just really want to buy every dip. Imagine watching a soccer player on a soccer field, and they're running to the ball, they're kicking towards goal. There's a certain element of predictability to what's going on. Right now, it's not always smooth sailing, even in an uptrend. Sometimes you get a little squirrely period like this. Maybe the player gets tackled, they come to ground. Are they going to get up again? There's a certain unpredictability element to what's going on, and then they pick themselves back up. They run with the ball again. Oh, maybe there's a bigger tackle. All right. Again, unpredictability. But sure enough, they pick themselves back up and the ball game starts all over again. Now, what's happened more recently, sort of in April, the market is no longer like a soccer game. The market is having a convulsion. All right. You picture somebody having a convulsion. There's a lot of unpredictability around that. You don't know which way they're going to move next. You don't know when they're going to come out of it. You're not even really sure what you should be doing. All right, somebody having a convulsion is very unpredictable compared to somebody who's kind of playing a game of soccer. Yeah, there's always an element of unpredictability there, but you can kind of read the flow of the game. Now, it doesn't mean a market like this is untradeable. It just means you've got to change your approach slightly. So in a market like this, we really want to focus on trend following strategies. Every time the market makes a previous high, it tends to break it. So new highs are continually being made. I think we made almost a record number of new highs in 2024. In 2025, obviously, we've got a very different character here. This sort of environment, it's less about the market making new highs or even necessarily making new lows. We're in more of a mean reversion environment. And this is where counter-trend trading, fading kind of extreme moves to the upside and the downside can work really, really well. The other thing you need to be aware of is volatility. Even though it's come off, it's still pretty high. The VIX at 32.5, that's still pretty high. So when trading options, you want to be mindful of that. Make sure that the symbol you're trading, if it also has juiced up implied volatility, you really want to focus on trading spreads and particularly selling spreads. Okay, so focusing more on mean reversion strategies than trend following strategies, and certainly focusing more on selling volatility than buying volatility. Above all else, managing risk and maybe just moderating profit targets. Instead of aiming for 5% a month, maybe aiming for 3% a month is more realistic in this sort of an environment. That's what I got for you. I hope it helps, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you.